this wonderful encounter. My name is Willie B. Bedell. I am a partner for this program. I'm going to be one of the moderators here.
Which does say that the volume occupied by a fixed amount of gas is directly proportional to the temperature provided that pressure is constant.
Provided the pressure is constant. And what is the answer?
Take Charles' law.
Charles' law is precise for 10 points.
The closeness of a measurement to its accepted value that of a particular quantity or the physical quantity is referred to as what?
If I may accept your position.
Accuracy.
Accuracy is correct for 10 points.
All right, folks. All right, we are live. If you just joined studio, please be seated and do it in an orderly manner. Tubman, please be seated if you just got here. Ladies and gentlemen, the last game of the day. We are continuing the round of 3 games have already been played today. Maguire defeated Maguire played Edward. That was the all-cap player. Maguire was the victor. The second game, CWA played Academy. We just ended the game. We saw Tubman winning against Ahmadiyya. And in the last encounter, we have vsWVS Tubman High School versus the CMFI Bilingual. Let's move over to CMFI Bilingual to give us 30 seconds of intro.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator, for giving me this time to introduce myself. I'm Nixie Sanga Nixie. But today I prefer to be called Speak Racing. I'm taking the game to my one humble coach, Frederick Eslos Sequent. Thank you.
All right. Move over to vsWVS Tubman High School, who came at the 11th hour. Welcome. We say welcome. We thought you were not coming. But anyways, you came in time, and so we gave you 60 seconds to give us the introduction. 60 seconds.
Thank you so much, Mr. Moderator. For this time, I want to take this time to introduce my team. With me, I brought this album better introduce.
Yes, I'm Sewa equal to EQA with the positive one power constant.
Leroy SK Jazzy SK Leroy said to be my power of the match. I mean Jackson.
So, folks, want to say thank you again. Want to say thank you for following us on this platform. We have 2 schools, as it was stated previously, and this is the last game of the day. This is the last game to climax this day. We have a deuce for the test of a meeting, CMFI Institute, and we have Tubman, a household name in the Republic of Liberia. And now we have 0-0 on the scoreboard. However, my name is Thomas Jr., one of the organizers and one of the moderators on this platform.
Thank you, Thomas. Please test your boozers. CMFI, test your boozers. Tubman test your boozers. Tubman test your boozers. All right. Okay. My name is Willie B. Bedell. I'm one of the partners and moderators here, and I'm going to read you the first set of 3 questions. The question is going to be number 1. Are you set? CMFI, are you set? Tubman, are you set? The question is number 1. I am an Austrian-born American immunologist. I discovered the cause of blood agglutination. In part of my discovery of blood agglutination, I concluded that there are 4 major types of blood. A, B, complete.
Be precise and neat them. Be precise in the four major types of blood.
I'm making way of completion. Come
The
making way of
answer
completion.
answer.
Come making way of completion.
Be precise in the four major types of blood.
You're not listening, you're not paying attention, take -5. The question goes to you, CMFI. I am an Austrian born American immunologist. I discovered the cause of agglutination of blood. And in my discovery, I concluded that there are four major types of blood types: A, B, O, and AB. Who am I?
Yes, for answer, take Talocal ingestion.
That the Carl Lannister, take 10 points. Question is going to be number 2. Question is going to be number 2. Identify this law or identify this principle. It is impossible to know both the precise location
It is impossible to know simultaneously the position and momentum of an object which were proposed by one Heisenberg. It's called what?
and what is the answer?
Take the uncertainty principle.
The uncertainty principle, and I gave you 10 points for uncertainty principle. The question is going to be number 3. The question is going to be number 3. The question is going to be number 3. Identify this law or identify this principle. When there is an increase in the pressure at any point in a confined fluid, there is an equal increase in the other point in the container, or a pressure in a liquid is independent in all direction. Which principle has just been stated? I can't yes, answer.
Yes, take a Pascal law.
Take 10. Thomas Saber, over to you.
So, folks, if you are just joining us, the score is 30 points to CMFI and -5 to Tubman. The margin remains 35 points in favor of CMFI. So, wherever you join from, want to say you are highly welcome. 3 questions has been read in the first half of this game. We have 6 more questions to climax the first half of this game. The question is question number 4 in array for both schools. Question is question number 4 in array. An empirical law of physical chemistry, which states that the heat of fission of a given element multiplied by its atomic weight and divided by its melting point in degree Kelvin is always equal to approximately 2. You can better refer to as what?
Tubman.
Tubman, what is your answer? Your answer, Tubman. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry. The question, CMFI. And I read, an empirical law of physical chemistry, which states that the heat of fission of a given element multiplied by its atomic weight and then divided by its melting point in degree Kelvin is always equal to approximately 2. Is referred to as what? Your answer. Your answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No left.
The Captain rule, the Captain rule were being precise, or the Captain law, the Captain rules were being precise. The question is question number 5, and I read for both schools. The minimum amount of energy required to move the most loose bond electron is referred to as what?
Tubman ha.
That's been hard.
Take take antibiotics.
You are wrong. Your question, CMFI. The minimum amount of energy required to remove the most loosely bound electron is known as what? Your
Take
answer.
ionization energy.
Ionization energy is precise for 10.7%. Question. The question is question number 6, first half. In a river both schools. If the scientific name for cat is called Felix catus, Felix catus, then what is the scientific name of dog?
Tubman ha.
What is the answer?
Yes. Take domestic.
Domestic is not precise. Domestic is not near it. It's not correct. I cannot accept that. Here's my
Paper
breath.
breath.
Take Canis domestica.
Come again.
Canis domestica.
You are also wrong. Canis lupus familiaris. Canis lupus familiaris. And that was question number 6 in the first half.
Question number 7. Pen and paper. Pen and paper. Question number 7. Pen and paper. Balance the chemical equation. Balance the chemical equation. Na subscript 3 PO subscript 4 plus CaCl subscript 2 yield Ca subscript 3 parenthesis open PO subscript 4 parenthesis closes subscript 2 plus NaCl. I repeat, balance the chemical equation. Na subscript 3 PO subscript 4 plus CaCl subscript 2 U Ca subscript 3 parenthesis open PO subscript 4 parenthesis closes subscript 2 plus NaCl. The answer. Answer. 4, 5, 6. Answer 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yes.
6.
6 Na3. 6 Na3 PO4 plus 3 CaCl subscript 2 yield Ca subscript 3 2 parentheses will be PO4 equals subscript 2 plus 3 NaCl.
Then you're wrong. Then you're wrong. You're wrong. The question goes to you. Tubman ha. Balancing chemical equation. Na subscript 3, PO subscript 4 plus CaCl subscript 2 U Ca subscript 3 parenthesis open PO subscript 4 parenthesis close A subscript 2 plus NaCl. Yes,
Yes.
Tadmeha?
Yes, take 3 Na subscript 3 PO4 plus 9 CaCl subscript 2 G again. Ca subscript 3, I can't repeat. A G again, CH subscript 3 PO subscript 4 plus 9 NaCl.
And you're wrong. 2 2 Na subscript 3 PO subscript 4 plus 3 CaCl subscript 2 use Ca subscript 3 PO subscript 4 parenthesis close A subscript 2 plus 6 NaCl. By this time, I hope you're seeing your mistakes. The question is going to be number 8, first half. The question is going to be number 8, first half. The scientific study of 3 rings is called what? Tell me how.
Yeah, for trial, take the first one.
Wrong. The scientific study of 3 rings is called what?
Yes, take dendrology.
What if I answer? One,
Take
2.
tropical dendrology.
You are wrong. Dendrochronology. 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 And the question is going to be number 9, the last question to end the first half. The question is going to be number 9. While making frog leg soup for his wife, he was a scientist who discovered that a material of static electricity has connection that could flow through biological tissue. Who is he?
You can make a question, man.
While making frog leg soup for his wife, he was the scientist who discovered that materials with static electricity has a connection. Yes,
Yeah,
complete.
take
Your answer.
take Markov already.
Wrong. While making frog leg soup for his wife, he was a scientist who discovered that materials of static electricity has a connection which could flow through biological tissues. Who was he?
Take Hercules.
The answer is Luigi Galvani. Luigi Galvani. Static electricity, Luigi Galvani. And that's how we come to the end of the first half. And the score is 40 points to CMFI and -5 to Tubman. Thomas, over to you.
So, folks, with how much time to waste, we move directly into the second half, starting with question number 1. Pen to paper. Pen to paper. Solving problem. Question number 1. Pen to paper. In a river both schools, what is the electronic configuration of the element NECO with the atomic
Nikia, which is the 28th element variety rule? Which is the 28th element variety rule? What is the electronic configuration?
number? What is your answer?
Take 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p. I come again. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, and 3d8.
And 3D8 is precise for 10 points. 30 points. The question is question number 2, second half. And I read for both schools. A physical quantity which has no specific direction but different.
A federal quantity which has no specific directions that come from a Latin word scala meaning ladder. How do you refer to it?
Come again, competition.
A physical quantity which has no specific directions, which came from a Latin word scala meaning ladder, is referred to our.
What is the answer?
Scalar quantity.
You are wrong. You are wrong. Your question, CMFI. And I read. A physical quantity which has no specific direction but different value in different direction, which is neither vector or scalar quantity, is referred to as what?
Take tensor quantity.
Tensor quantity is precise for 10 points. The question is question number 3, second half. And I read for both schools. Question is question number 3, second half, and I read for both schools. 1 minute. Question number 3, and I read for both schools. The tendency of certain factors to stabilize hemoglobin in the tank conformation, reducing its affinity for oxygen and enhancing the release of oxygen to the tissue, is referred to as what? I read again. The tendency of certain factors to stabilize hemoglobin in the tank conformation, reducing its affinity for oxygen and enhancing the release of oxygen to the tissues, is referred to as what? What is the answer?
Yes,
The answer.
for when take pause effect.
The pause effect is precise for 10
Pause
points.
effect.
10 points for pause. 10 points for pause effect. And that's how we come to the end of the third question in the second half. The score is 70 points to CMFI and -5 to Tubman. The margin is 75 points in favor of CMFI.
Pen and paper. Pen and paper. Pen and paper. An astronaut of mass m floats out in space between a planet of mass capital M, located at the origin, and the second planet of mass 2m at x is equal to d. Determine the point at which the net gravitational force of the astronaut is 0. I come again. An astronaut of mass m out in space between a planet mass m, located at the origin, and a second planet of mass 2m, located at x is equal to d. Determine the point at which the net gravitational force of the astronaut is 0. Can you hear me?
Hello.
I don't understand.
Okay, please pay attention. Yeah, I'm giving you information now. Pay attention. An astronaut of mass m flows out in space between planets of mass M, capital M, located at the origin, and a second planet of mass 2m, located at x is equal to d. Determine the point at which the net gravitational force of the astronaut is zero. Determine the point at which the net gravitational force of the astronaut is zero. I come again. An astronaut of mass m floats out in space between a planet of mass m located in the origin and a second planet of mass 2m located at x is equal to d. Determine the point at which the net gravitational force of the astronaut is equal to zero. Answer.
Milestone.
Wrong. 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 Tell me how. What is my answer? One, two, three, four. My answer. Yes, it's my question. It's my question. I read the question about 5 times. My answer.
Yeah, take zero.
Modify your answer.
Yeah, take zero Newton.
Modify your answer too.
Yeah, let be your zero Newton.
Modify answer the last time.
Zero Newton.
Wrong. And the answer is no solution. The answer is no solution. There's no asking for gravitational force. And I started reading the question and say an astronaut of mass is in space. There is no mass in space, so there's no solution. No solution. No solution. The question is going to be number 4, second half. The question is going to be number 4, second half. A disorder of the muscle, brain, and nervous system that causes unintended or uncontrollable movements such as shaking, stiffness, and difficulty to balance is referred to as what?
You come again.
A disorder of the muscle, brain, and nervous system that causes unintended or uncontrollable movements such as shaking, stiffness, and difficulty with balance and coordination is referred to as what? Yep.
Take Leroy Clement.
Wrong. A disorder of the muscle, brain, and nervous system that causes unintended or uncontrollable movement such as shaking, stiffness, and difficulties with balance and coordination can refer to as what?
Go by last time movement.
It's called Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease. Look, this is going to be question number 6, second half. This is going to be question number 6. What device or what instrument is used to measure the percentage of light transmitted at a specific frequency so that the molarity of a sample can be determined without doing a titration?
Can you come again the question?
What device or what instrument is used to measure the percentage of light transmitted at specific frequency so that the molarity of a sample can be determined without doing a titration?
You breaking in variant.
One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. Pay attention. Yes? Tell me how. One, two, three, four. Take time. Take time. Tell me how. Take time. What device or instrument is used to measure the percentage of light transmitted at specific frequency so that the modality of a sample can be determined without doing a titration. Yeah.
Check refractometer.
And you are wrong. And the answer is the spectrophotometer. 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 Thomas, start over to you.
So, folks, without much time to waste, we go directly into the next three questions to climax this game. Are you guys hearing me? Hello?
Yeah.
So, move on to the next three questions to climax this game without much time to waste. The first question is a pen to paper question. Get prepared to talk. A pen to paper question and get prepared to talk. And I read for both schools. A potential difference of 15 volts is applied to two resistors of 3 ohms and 2 ohms respectively. I read again. A potential difference of 15 volts is applied to two resistors of 3 ohms and 2 ohms respectively connected in series. Respectively connected in series. Calculate the current flow across them using the formula V is equal to RR. I read again. Tubman, what is the answer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7.
Yeah,
Answer.
The answer.
yeah, this answer is equal to 90 things.
90 ohms is wrong. 90 ohms is wrong. I take my breath. I take my breath. What is the answer?
Yeah, 3 amp.
3 amps. 3 amps is precise for 10 points. 3 amps is precise for 10 points. 10 points. I just say of us.
I think they may have dropped.
Was that Noah or was Cole? Was it Noah or
It was
was
the
Cole?
other student, not the
The other
dominant
student.
one, the other one. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah.
So, folks, we're hoping to get the folks back to studio. This is the last game of the day. The score here is 80 points to CMFI and minus 5. 80 points to
3
CM.
ampere, 3 ampere.
Yeah, we got that. 10 points.
10
80
points.
points.
10 points.
80 points to CMFI minus 5 to Tubman. Too much to talk to you.
Are you guys hearing me?
Yeah.
The last three questions to climax this game. The score is 80 points to CMFR and negative 5 to Tubman. The margin is 85 points in favor of CMFR. The question is question number 8. And I read for both schools. Are you guys there? Hello? So, folks, if you are just joining us, I want to say you are highly welcome to this wonderful encounter. Here with us, we had two schools here in studio. One hail from, both hail from Montserrado County. We have CMFR and Tubman. Currently, we have a score of 80 points for CMFR and negative 5 to Tubman, and a margin of 85 points in favor of CMFR. So wherever you join from, I want to say you are highly welcome to this game marks the end of or climax today's round of 32 games. So after today's games literally we
We
have
have
literally
two
six
outstanding,
games.
two outstanding.
6 games. 6 games in total. After today's games, we have literally 6 games in total. That is 4 games to be played on tomorrow and 2 outstanding games to be played during the week. That is 4 games to be played on tomorrow and and 2 outstanding games to be played. Oh, it went off. And 2 outstanding games to be played during the week. So, folks, today marks the end of today's games for the round of 32. And the score again is 80 points to CMFR and -5 to Tubman. The matching is 85 points in favor of CMFR. So stay with us. We still await the studio there in Montserrado to reconnect. So if you are hearing us, please reconnect with us. The coordinators from Montserrado. Please
So, folks,
reconnect with us.
welcome once again. If this is your first time joining us, wherever you join from, we want to say you are highly welcome to this wonderful encounter. Hello, 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 hello.
Hey guys, we are in studio. Hey, hello. Hello. Are you hearing me?
Wow, you going to brought food for the people?
The boy got wedding upstairs.
Okay, but then the last question, so they can go. Last question, quick, Thomas. I beg you, don't hold the people. Last question.
Last question. We have 2 more questions.
No, I
We have 2 more questions.
2 more questions, so I can go upstairs, yeah?
We have 2 more questions. 2 more questions to climax this game. The question is question number 8. Question is question number 8. Hello, pay attention. Hello, there's noise coming from in the hall. So complete control your hall. The question is question number 8. And I read for both schools. Copper is a chemical element with atomic number 29 and a chemical symbol of Cu, that is capital C, small u. The symbol Cu of copper came from a Latin name. What is this Latin name?
Yes,
CMFR.
Cuprum.
Cuprum is precise for 10 points. And folks, the score is 90 points to CMFR. The question is question number last. The last question. The score is 90 points to CMFR and -5 to Tubman. The matching remains 100 points in favor of 95 points in favor of CMFR. The last question to summarize this game, and I read. A proposal made in 1885 by the German chemist Adolf vsWVS that states that the stability of carboxylic compound depends on the amount by which the angle between the chemical bond derives from the value observed in a compound not containing this. Hello, are you guys hearing me?
Yeah, you are the one.
Are you guys hearing me? Hello?
Yeah.
I read again. A proposal made in 1885 by the German chemist Adolf vsWVS that states that the stability of carboxylic compounds depends on the amount by which the angles between the chemical bonds derive from the value observed in compounds not containing such ring can better be referred to as what? The answer.
Take tetrahedral arrangement.
You are wrong. Tubman had a proposal made in 1885 by the German chemist Adolf vsWVS that states that the stability of carboxylic compounds depends on the amount by which the angle between the chemical bonds derives from the value observed in compounds not containing a ring can better be referred to as what? Time. The correct and precise answer is sprint period. Sprint period. Sprint period. And folks, that's how we come to the end of this wonderful encounter. Once again, the score is 90 points to CMFI and -5 to Tubman. The margin remain 95 points in favor of CMFI.
All right. Thank you, Thomas. So we call this a day. Tubman High. I think I see a new generation of students who are just started reading. We just want you to go back and put in more work. All right. Put in more work. Just read for yourself, read for where you're going tomorrow. All right. So give us a 15 minutes or 15 seconds feedback and we come to you, CMFI. So
Thank
Tubman
you
High,
for the
give us
gift.
15 seconds.
I want to share our thoughts. We'll try to improve on the thing.
Oh, okay. All right. So CMFI, that's it. Tubman High, can I have any feedback from you?
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
CMFI,
Come again.
Thank you very much. Actually, small, we just start reading, so we
Yeah.
understand that. And this is our first time playing the game at the moment. So,
Yeah.
however, we're going to improve our reading. For me, right now, in the grade, next year, I believe that I will do well in this.
Okay.
Give
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. We know that. We know all of the students that come here year in year out. We know you're new. We know that you're just reading. We know that you just started reading all of that, but we don't want you to even have the mindset that because you come here next year. We want you to have the mindset that you're reading to know science. Why you know science? Because you're going to use it whatever you're going tomorrow. All right. That's the mindset you want you to have. So when you come here, this is a testing ground. And then with test part of that knowledge you have, then you go, you may see to some extent, be able to see your strength and see your weaknesses. Okay? But read for yourself. Don't read to come here. Don't read for 10 points. Don't read for come here. Read for yourself. All right. This is a fun place. We come with this is a form of networking. This is a form of challenging ourselves. All right. So guys, thank you for your time. And you guys can go look for your article 30 wherever you can find it. Uh CMFR, we see you next week and welcome to the round of 16.
Thank you.
So to the folks who have been with us all day, the likes of Mr. Joel Twe and some of the students out there, would like to say thank you so much for following us, for supporting the students, for being um, a shareholder of education in Liberia. And this is a train that we all have to jump on, we all have to push for our country, Liberia. There is no shortcut to where we want to go. If we have to develop, if our students have got to be the best doctors, analysts, shareholders, business guru in our country, they must have a certain fundamental. And those fundamentals cannot be dodged. There's no shortcut. We cannot cut corners when it comes to where we want them to be tomorrow or where we want our country to be. And a program like this is just one of the many programs that are in the nation that shares the vision of development through education or development in education. Having said that, please join us tomorrow for the games to conclude, or in principle to conclude the round of 32. But we continue tomorrow. I'll turn it over to Thomas to tell us the games that are going to be played tomorrow, and then we call this a day.
so folks, once again, we want to say thank you for following us and your commitment in encouraging the students. And I want to join you to make a special recommendation to recognize Mr. Joel Twire for following the program. I think that doing that, you actually encourage your students and you push them to see the best out of them, however. So before going on to the games that we expect to see on tomorrow, I want to give a general overview of what happens today. So we had four games played on today. The first game at the hour of 2 o'clock p.m. Montreal time, we had two schools, Maguire and St. Edward. Both schools were from Montserrado County. The score between the games, or the score between these two schools, we had 95 points for Maguire and 5 points to St. Edward, and the margin was 90 points in favor of Maguire. The next game, we saw College of West Africa and Faith Academy. The score was 60 points for College of West Africa and 20 points to Faith Academy, and the margin was 40 points in favor of College of West Africa. The third game of the day was between Tubman and Amandia. Both schools again were from Montserrado County. The score was 60 points to Tubman and 40 points to Amandia, a margin of 20 in favor of Tubman. And this just in the game or the last game of today, we saw CMFI going against Tubman. CMFI had a score of 90 points and Tubman had a score of -5 points. The margin of 95 points in favor of CMFI. So, folks, this is an overview of what happens today. And on tomorrow, we expect to see both games played at the hour of 2 o'clock p.m. Montreal time. We expect to see the first game between Light Academic Model School 16 and D12 Memorial High School. D12 Memorial High School is from Montserrado County, and Light Academy Model School System is from Maggie County. The second game of the day, we expect to see Jimmy Jolocon High School from Montserrado County going against Beecher Richard West International from Maggie County. The third game of the day, we expect to see Wayland vs Tubman Grade High School from Bond County going against the Cottington Campus School from Bond. It's going to be a Bond affair or a physical encounter. And the last game of tomorrow, we expect to see Buchanan Community School National Academic from Grand Bassa County going against Natana Valley Massacre High School from Bond County. So these are the games we expect to see on tomorrow. So join us wherever you are. Join us on tomorrow around the hour of 2 o'clock p.m. up to 6 o'clock p.m. for these wonderful games.
All right. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, folks, we'll see you tomorrow in our transmission. We'll be back online, or we go live at 2 p.m. local time, like that is Liberian time, 2 p.m. Liberian time tomorrow for the first game, and we'll stay on until 6 p.m. until we shut down the last game as we're doing today. So we hope you had a good day. If you came here to get entertained, we hope you were entertained. If you were here for academic reasons, we hope that that purpose was fulfilled. And if you're here for whatever reason to support, we hope you support in a good manner and you encourage in a good manner. Thank you for your time. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye.